Ever wonder why some classrooms buzz with excitement and engagement while others struggle to maintain order? The secret lies in the connection between the teacher and students. In this video, I'm going to reveal 5 game-changing techniques that can transform your classroom from just another room into a vibrant community of eager learners. Stay tuned to uncover the secrets of building unbreakable bonds with your students. My name is Scott, and you're watching Immediate Immersion, where we're all about comprehension-based instruction in the modern language classroom. We'll be right back. Getting to know you sessions at the start of a semester can really set the tone for the entire course and create a strong foundation for teacher-student relationships. Imagine kicking off your first week with activities that go beyond the standard introductions. Instead of the usual state your name and one fun fact, how about a bit of creative flair, all in the target language? One idea is to use interest bingo. Each square on the bingo card could represent a hobby, dream, favorite book, or even a unique experience like has traveled to another country or speaks more than 2 languages. As students mingle and chat, they find classmates who match these squares. Not only does this break the ice, but it also uncovers layers of each student's personality and interests, giving you invaluable insights. Then there's the time capsule activity. On the first day, have each student write a letter to their future selves detailing their hopes and goals for the class and the school year. Collect these and promise to return them at the end of the semester or year. This activity not only helps you understand their aspirations, but also gives students a personal benchmark to reflect upon later. Or how about classroom quilt? Each student creates a small paper quilt square that represents something about them. It could be drawing a collage, a few words, anything that speaks to who they are. As these quilt pieces come together on a classroom wall, it forms a vibrant tapestry of the class's diverse backgrounds and interests. This visual representation not only decorates the classroom, but also serves as a constant reminder of the unique blend of individuals in class. These sessions are so much more than just icebreakers. They're the building blocks of trust and understanding, paving the way for a more connected and responsive classroom environment. When students feel and seen and acknowledged for who they are, they're more likely to engage actively and invest in their learning journey. Plus, for you as a teacher, this insight into each student's world is invaluable for tailoring your teaching approach to resonate with your class on a deeper level. Regular check-ins with students that focus on their well-being and not just their academics can be a total game changer in the classroom. It's about peeling back the layers to understand what's really going on with each student beyond their grades and behavior in class. This approach not only supports their emotional and mental health, but also fosters a stronger teacher-student bond. Let me share an anecdote about a challenging student I once had. Initially, he seemed to be unreachable, a classic example of a student who had slipped through the cracks of the education system. However, when I shifted my approach from one of frustration to one of engagement, I started to notice a change. This experience really illuminated the power of regular, non-academic check-ins for me. A simple yet effective strategy could be to start each class with a mood meter where students can anonymously indicate how they're feeling that day. This not only gives you a temperature check of the class's emotional state, but also opens up opportunities for private conversations if a student seems consistently off. Or consider having a chat box where students can drop notes about anything they want to talk about, from personal victories to challenges they're facing. This can be a safe way for students to communicate their feelings, especially for those who are more introverted. Engaging in small talk can be a breakthrough. It's about finding those little moments to connect, be it a comment about a sports team they like, or a show they're watching, or even just a simple, "How's your day going?" These consistent, genuine interactions can gradually chip away at the toughest exteriors, as you've seen. Your persistence paid off, and that's the key. It's not an overnight transformation, but a gradual process. By the end of my journey with this student, I had not only helped him see his potential, but also reached a point where he valued and respected me enough to invite me to his high school graduation party, a milestone in his life that seemed impossible at one point. This approach isn't just about improving classroom behavior, it's all about impacting lives. By getting to know your students beyond their academic persona, we open doors to understanding, empathy, and sometimes life changing relationships. It's a testament to the power of patience, persistence, and the genuine care in teaching profession. Sharing personal experiences, particularly those related to language learning or cross cultural encounters, can be a potent tool in the classroom. It's a strategy that can turn a standard lesson into a more engaging and relatable experience for students. But remember to do it in the target language. I remember sharing stories about my own language learning journey with my students. It wasn't always about the victories, though. Sometimes it was about the struggles and the embarrassing moments. Like the time my professor tried talking to me in the bathroom and I couldn't even answer a simple question. This story always gets a laugh, but more importantly, it shows students that making mistakes is natural and even a humorous part of learning a language. Another idea is to bring in artifacts or souvenirs from travels to different countries. A scarf from Morocco, a coin from Mexico, or even a ticket stub from a train ride in Spain. These items can be a great conversation starters and can lead to discussions about different cultures, customs, and languages. It also allows students to see a more adventurous and relatable side of their teacher. Also, sharing stories about cultural misunderstandings can be quite enlightening. I once shared an experience about a cultural faux pas I made while visiting Spain, which led to a whole class discussion about cultural norms, differences, and the importance of understanding and respecting other cultures. These discussions not only educate, but also help in building a more inclusive classroom environment. And by opening up about my own experiences, I've noticed a significant shift in how students perceive me. It humanizes me, not just as a teacher, but as a fellow language learner and cultural explorer. It creates a space where students feel more comfortable sharing their own experiences and vulnerabilities. And isn't that what a language classroom should be about? Offering flexible learning opportunities in the classroom is a great way to promote diverse learning styles and creative expression. By giving students choices in how they learn and showcase their understanding, we're not just teaching a subject, we're nurturing independent thinkers and learners. One of my favorite strategies is using choice boards. Imagine a grid filled with various activities, each catering to a different learning style. Some squares could be for visual learners, like creating a comic strip to illustrate a language concept. Others could be for auditory learners, like recording a podcast discussing a cultural topic. Kinesthetic learners might find a square where they create a physical model or act out a scene in a target language. The beauty of choice boards is that they empower students to take charge of their learning by selecting tasks that resonate with their strengths and interests. Project-based learning is another fantastic approach. Let's say the class is learning about a particular cultural festival. Instead of a standard report, why not have students organize a mini festival? They could research the festival's origins, prepare traditional dishes, or even learn and perform a dance associated with it. This kind of project immerses students in the culture and language in a dynamic and interactive way. And when it comes to assessments, variety is key. Some students shine in written essays, while others excel in verbal presentations. Offering options like making a video, designing a poster, or even building a website as ways to demonstrate understanding can lead to some truly impressive and innovative student projects. Plus, it gives students a sense of pride and ownership in their work, which is always a big win in education. By embracing flexible learning opportunities, we cater to the individual needs of our students, making learning more engaging and effective. It's not just about getting through the curriculum, it's about creating a learning experience that students will remember and appreciate long after they leave the classroom. Are you ready to revolutionize your approach to classroom management? Transform your classroom management skills in just 10 weeks with our dynamic discipline course. Dive into a comprehensive journey that combines actionable strategies and practical insights to enhance your classroom dynamics. Each week of the course unveils new, effective techniques tailored to create a respectful, engaging, and well-managed classroom environment. Whether you're navigating challenging behaviors or aiming to elevate your classroom management, dynamic discipline is your roadmap to success. With focused, step-by-step guidance, witness a significant improvement in how you manage your classroom. Don't let this chance slip away. Enroll now and start your journey towards mastering the art of classroom management. Visit mm.us/discipline to join the Dynamic Discipline course. See the difference in 10 weeks can make and bring about a positive change to your teaching experience. Your path to a more effective and harmonious classroom begins now. Creating a safe space for language practice in the classroom is crucial. It's all about cultivating an environment where students feel comfortable taking risks and making mistakes, knowing that these are stepping stones in their language learning journey. One effective strategy I found is the mistake of the day. This involves intentionally making a small error in a sentence during a lesson and encouraging students to spot and correct it. This not only sharpens their skills but also normalizes making mistakes. It sends a clear message. Even the teacher can slip up, and that's okay. Another out-of-the-box idea is to hold regular, fearless speaking sessions. During these sessions, students are encouraged to speak in the target language without worrying about perfection. The key rule: no one is allowed to apologize for making a mistake. Instead, we celebrate the effort and bravery it takes to speak in a new language. This not only boosts confidence, but also creates a supportive peer environment where everyone is learning and growing together. We can also turn error correction into a collaborative game. When a mistake is made, instead of correcting it immediately, I throw it to the class to work out the correct form together. This transforms errors from individual slip-ups into collective learning opportunities. It becomes a puzzle to solve rather than a point of embarrassment. Celebrating progress over perfection is another vital aspect. Acknowledge and praise students when they improve, no matter how small the progress might seem. This could be as simple as using a new vocabulary word correctly or a noticeable improvement in their pronunciation. It's important to recognize these victories as they encourage continued effort and practice. Ultimately, creating a safe space for language practice is about fostering a classroom culture that values learning and growth over protection. When students realize that their teacher views mistakes as a natural part of learning process, they're more likely to engage actively and take the necessary risks to improve their language skills. Thanks for watching. Now I'd love to hear from you. Which of these techniques are you most excited to try in your classroom? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you're eager to dive deeper into effective teaching strategies, click on one of the 2 videos on your screen to continue your journey in comprehension-based language instruction. Remember, every step you take brings you closer to mastering the art of teaching. Happy comprehensible input!